people will then go steal your eggs. You can't run away from that. They will steal birds. They will tell you, oh, snake came in and ate the bird. They will tell you stories. So if you can get the staffing right, if you can get good staffs, then I think you are good to go.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Akomolafe family channel. In the spirit of Japada, guys, we are brainstorming on business ideas, potential businesses that one could do as a Japadian. We've been looking at different things, but today we've dived slightly into the world of agriculture. So under that, we're looking at poultry. There's one video that actually caught my attention online, and this person is doing it on a big scale. But I was just thinking that if one could just maybe start with a fraction of this, might be a good, place to start.
Small scale, medium scale.
Maybe small scale, medium scale. Yeah. So thank you for joining us again. All right, so let's dive into it.
This is what the future of agriculture in Nigeria looks like.
In a month, that's about 300,000 crates.
This is Bintu Nakudu, a Nigerian entrepreneur who is building one of the largest greenhouse farms in Nigeria called Majestic Farm.
It's automated, fully automated, and we have about 45,000 capacity beds in this house.
I'm Bintu Mohammed Nakudu. We're not just an agricultural venture, we're a sustainable, innovative, and a socially responsible community.
Not only.
So, did you notice that? Fully automated. So that means that they've got machines. So it's not as manually driven like it used to be, like, when you need manpower. You were talking about manpower earlier on.
Yes.
That they have also built the largest poultry farm in northern Nigeria with a zero carbon footprint.
Here, we produce high-quality, nutritious feed for both our poultry and fish, reducing our reliance on external sources.
Ourselves, we don't buy fingerlings. We have over 30,000 capacity on this farm. So everything that happens here is recycling.
Recycling?
Yes, nothing is
recycled.
Our farm is powered entirely by clean, sustainable solar energy, reducing our carbon footprint.
Even generally now in Nigeria, you will understand that the poultry aspect is going through a lot of action.
They did mention something that I don't know if you picked it up as well, that they produce their own feed. The other research we're doing, where somebody was talking about the feed being very expensive.
Yes.
And I was asking that, can people produce their own feed? Is it not chicken? Chicken eats corn. So I'm thinking if you can mix certain things with the corn to make it edible.
To save costs. I think that is the best thing to do. If you have to save costs, you have to produce your feed. Because that's the way to go. Otherwise, the cost of the feed will eat into your profit.
To cleanliness and hygiene starts right here at the entrance. Every person entering the poultry section is subjected through disinfection.
If you look behind us, you will see our big silo there. These are feed me. So with layers of human intervention, we feed our birds on a daily basis, which actually help them to be able to consume everything they need to feed on without any exemptions of any materials. So here we have over 40,000, about 45,000 capacity pen, but at the moment we house about 30,000.
Well, the other section?
So the other section is more or less our storage.
Okay, it's for the storage?
It's true for the storage. Okay. So we don't always run out of material.
Never.
That is one of the things
that's the one we
should never run out of materials. Because if we run out of materials, the birds will suffer for it.
So what's your advice for anybody that wants to start this type of business?
Yes, my advice is, you have to gather information. Okay. Information is key. It's not just about, I know someone who is into poultry, I also want to start. You need to be ready. Okay. When I say ready, information leads. So you have to gather information on things you need to do. Okay. The do's and don'ts of poultry, which are very, very essential. Okay. The internet is there for you to learn, jet age, and you can also consult professionals to help you out on what you need to do. And most importantly, you must be oriented about what you need to do.
Some of the pros that I've picked up is the fact that, like somebody said, know your environment. So the location at which you want to start your poultry is very important. I know that poultry is lucrative because I've spoken to a few farmers in the course of, talking about this Japada. And people are saying a lot of things. But one major thing that people have mentioned is the fact that you have to be present. That even when you are present, there's still tendency of you running at a loss. If you don't monitor your business very well, than when you are not present.
The major challenge with poultry is human factor. People will then go steal your eggs. You can't run away from that. They will steal birds. They will tell you, oh, snake came in and ate the bird. They will tell you stories. So if you can get the staffing right, if you can get good staffs, then I think you are good to go. Another factor that you may not quickly notice, like a
On a
big
large
scale.
yeah.
This is on a large scale. So if you are considering maybe startup, small scale or medium scale, definitely in terms of capital that you invest will not be as big or high as this one. So you will struggle a bit too. The major challenge in poultry is
the people you employ. But the thing is, it's better to start on a smaller scale and then you can expand as you get on. But I don't think I would advise anybody, or I would be doing it if I'm not going to be there to monitor it myself. But you think about the fact, look at the benefits that poultry can give you. I don't think you need like big amount of money to start. The only thing is that, you have to look for a place where neighbors will not complain. I know the smell that comes with the chicken. So you look for the appropriate location, look at where you're going to sell your market. There was one video that I saw of a particular lady who does something else with her own. Yeah, this lady here. Yeah, so this lady here does her own on a larger scale, but she freezes the chicken, and that's what caught my attention actually when I was thinking about this poultry business.
In all these businesses, generally, the best way is to look for a way to add value. There's that value chain. Just look for a way to add value. You don't necessarily need to even be the one rearing the poultry. If you can strategically structure a business, get a perfect location, buy from the poultry farmers, and then you can then start turning it, into something else. You can even provide maybe storage facility.
Is it that one? Are you talking about the one that you want to freeze?
Yes. Now, if they know that you are there to collect or to buy in bulk from them, so they will just like do their thing. You will collect from them. Then you will turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. Like you want to start doing freezing the,
But then how much of a profit would you make as opposed to you buying the chicken from chicks and rearing them, going through that process of getting the eggs, selling some of them off as, depending on the season, and then freezing some of them. Up until now, I know that they ship frozen chicken from abroad or from outside Nigeria into Nigeria, which people complain that they had so many chemicals and all that. But knowing that within the country, I mean, that what that lady is doing, they're freezing the chicken. I think she said it in one of her videos that she doesn't even have enough sometimes birds to supply the market.
Do you think she's the one rearing the chicken?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she's the one, but I've seen a few, maybe a couple of them. And I can see that market is yet to be explored.
Somebody said boiler is between 6 to 8 weeks. That is a cycle. So that is, you know how many cycles that will be in a year.
Like that guy said it in the video that this is the jet age where everything is on the internet. So we are learning off the internet from other people's videos, getting our tips here and there, Maybe at some point we might have to pay for consultation, but we just wanted to bring it out there. What do you people think about poultry farming in Nigeria? Poultry precisely, egg, chicken, and then freezing the chicken. Thank you very much and catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.